Okay, so I'm finally getting around to recording this video that so many of you have asked me about, and I'm going to show you basically my full face routine, including the red under eye with the primal liner, how to contour your face, and then the coverage that the Touch foundations can give, and then I'm going to do my mascara as well with the Younique 3D Fiber Mascara, so you guys can see how that looks as well from how I apply it and how I get the best results. First thing I do is take my Glorious Primer. I put that all over my face. This helps minimize pores and makes the makeup last longer. And it just makes everything go on really smooth. It feels like you're putting liquid velvet on your face. It's one of my favorite things that we have. And it really works. Sorry if I'm looking down. My mirror is down on the floor. This is just where I found the best lighting in my house. Okay. Then the first thing I do is I take the BB Flawless BB cream, and I use the color cream, which is what matches my face the best, and I put it on my hand like this. And then I take the big blending bud like this, and you're going to want to wet these before you use them. You wet them, squeeze them out, and then like dab them with a towel so that they're basically just kind of a little bit damp. And I apply this all over my face with this blending bud. And it's sheer. It's not like super good. This isn't like super thick coverage. If you want really thick coverage, you're going to want to use more than this. But it's just a good sheer, like, it's called blemish balm, so it's good for just covering up the blemishes on your face if you have any imperfections. But this is definitely not the only thing I use on my face. And I just apply that, a light base of it all over my face. And if you don't have really bad dark circles under your eyes and you don't feel like you need to use the primal liner trick, then you can just use the BB under your eyes as well. It's a good concealer. Sometimes I don't always use the primal under my eyes. Sometimes I just use the BB under my eyes just for a light conceal under my eyes. Okay, so there's the basic layer of the BB cream. Then I take the darker BB cream in this caramel color. And this is the lightest BB cream you can get. And I think this is like 3 or 4 shades darker. So sometimes people ask me which color they should use. And basically I would just go 3 or 4 shades darker than the regular BB you use. There's no like exact science to which one you should buy. It's just one should be like 3 or 4 shades darker than your normal shade. Okay, and then I take this and I dab it on my forehead in that dabbing motion. Right here on the indent of your cheek where your cheekbone should be. Just dab it in like spongy motions. And then you're going to want to blend it into your hairline. And just keep blending it out until it looks normal, like a normal like suntan. And it's going to make certain parts of your face recede and certain parts look highlighted so that it makes your bone structure look better. Then I take this part of the bud and I kind of blend out where the two meet and blend them together. And you can keep adding more of the darker color if you feel like it's not enough of a contour or enough of a difference. You can add more if you want, but I don't make mine too drastic because I'm pretty pale, so I don't want anything crazy going on. And then once again, blend it out with the edge. And then do the sides. And when you're contouring on your cheekbone, you never want to go up with the color. You want to bring it down. And you're going to want to focus most of that dark color up here. like that. And you can see it kind of slims your face in the right place. And then I take a little bit of the darker color, not a whole lot. You don't want to do this a whole lot. And I just take the tiniest bit and kind of, you want to put it a little bit on your nose right here. It makes your nose look a little slimmer in the right place. And just kind of blend it in. And I do the same thing under here, just kind of put a little bit down here and blend it in. Makes your jawline look a little bit more chiseled than it naturally is. Then blend it. There's really not like an exact science to how you're supposed to do this. I mean, there's no perfect way or anything like that. It's just, it's a little bit of an art, I guess. And it doesn't look as intense in this video as it does in real life, I guess. You can see the color variation a little more in real life, but and sometimes I just kind of rub like this. And then I go back with this lighter color again. And the places that you want highlighted are the center of your face, the bottom, the top of your nose, your chin. I go back again with that color, and I take the smaller BB bud or blending bud, and I do those highlighted areas a little bit more with that lighter color. And just blend that in. Down the nose. Okay. Okay, now the primal liner. Everyone is so confused about. Okay, let me grab it. This is our primal liner in red. And basically all you do is you take the primal liner and you apply it to wherever you feel like you have dark circles under your eyes. Like that. And the red liner basically, because it has like a pink undertones, sometimes are easier to cover than like the dark circle under your eye. So the red liner basically makes it so that you can conceal it easier than you can the dark circle. Sometimes certain colors are just easier to cover than the dark circle color under your eye. That's what I do. That's so embarrassing, but I just take the red pencil and completely cover any spot that I feel like is technically a dark circle under my eye. And then, sorry, 1 second. Trying to find my, there it is, BB cream. Then I go back in with the lighter colored BB cream and the small bud. And I conceal it with this lighter BB cream, the cream BB cream. And see how well it's crazy. See how well it covers? And you can see already that you can see a little bit of the red underneath there, and it covers much better than a dark circle does. And that's basically, I mean, that's what I do. It takes a little bit of concealer or BB cream to continue to cover it, but and I work my way down a little bit because I like my under eyes really light. So I kind of work my way down to the top of the cheek. And hold on, I need a little bit more. There it goes, it's covering. This video is going to be so long. Oh well, you guys asked for it. Feel free to skip this part if you want, if you don't want to see me fully concealing my under eyes, now that you get the point. At this point, when you're using the BB cream under the eyes, it might still look, you might have a tiny little shade of pink starting to form because it's a mix with the liquid BB cream. It might look a little bit pink, and you might need to take like your pressed foundation, like a powder foundation, and set it. But the way that this conceals is honestly mind-blowing. It's pretty crazy how well it works. I love it. Best kept secret ever. Okay. So that's basically the under eye trick. And I'm really not sure I don't know what I would use to do it if I didn't have these blending buds. I'm not sure how else you can make it look so good. So then what I do is I take my Mineral Touch pressed foundation in the powder form, and I basically cover my highlighted areas with it, like right here, and kind of mix it in. You can mix it in with the contoured area too. And I set my under eyes with it. Just like that. So it doesn't look so like, I don't know. It has like a liquid look, and I like more of a matte look. And then I take my Beach Prep bronzer. And these bronzers are so good. They never look orange. I've had so many people order them and tell me, I love them. There's like no orangey look at all. And it's so true. And I just go over where I contoured with it. When I'm done, I'll take a picture too to try to get the lighting better so you guys can really see what it looks like. Okay, so that's basically my face, and then I put on some blush. Today I'm going to use the Color Seductive in the pressed blusher. I really like this color. Okay, and then I'll usually take, on like an average day, I'll take our liner and Prim, and I'll put that on my upper and lower lash line. It's just like a basic light brown color. It's really good for every day. I really like it. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. So this is Prim. It's like a lighter brown like that. And I just basically take that and line my lower and upper lash line with it. And these liners are so easy to use because they have like a rounded tip. So it's hard to make them look messy. Like you can literally just kind of throw them on, and because it's not a pointed tip, it doesn't look like the line is crooked or anything. So they almost look like you put on eyeliner and then kind of used a liner brush or like a shading brush to kind of blend them out. They're just really easy to apply. I really like them. And I just do the same thing on my bottom line. Trying to be quick so this video doesn't take any longer than it already is. You just can't really mess these up. I just did that like one-handed while holding a mirror with the other hand, and it still looks good. You really cannot mess them up. Okay, and I'm just gonna brush my eyebrows, make them look even. And this is our lash comb and brow brush, and it's amazing. If you feel like you have clumpy eyelashes at all, this lash comb is your answer. You need it. So it works. Okay, and then as far as my lashes go, First thing I do is curl them. It's not, you don't have to if you don't want to, but that's what I do. And then, first thing you do, some people put on regular mascara first as like a base. I don't do that because I feel like part of the point of using this mascara is that there's no chemicals in it like other mascaras, so I don't want to use the chemicals anymore, so I don't use a base coat of regular mascara, and I don't really think I need it. So you start with the transplanting gel, and it's really good if you have a mirror like this to do it with, because I've found that for some reason if I look down at my lashes when I'm doing them, they turn out better. I don't know why, and I don't get any like yucky gel on my lid if I do it this way as well. So I've just found that this works better for me. Maybe I'm just crazy, but this is what I do. I kind of look down at my lashes in the mirror, and first step that I do is apply the gel. So you guys can see what I'm doing. I'll try to look up. And this is just basically a regular mascara with a thick brush, but we call it transplanting gel. And this is what the little fibers stick to. Second step is the fibers. This is kind of what the fibers look like, if you can tell. There's little black fibers attached to this wand. And you want to do this kind of quickly after the gel so that they stick. And I'll try to get close so you guys can kind of see the fibers sticking. This is really hard to do because my computer is... Okay, you can see them. My computer has a little bit of a delay, so... But you can see the difference. And for some reason, when I do it like this, looking down, it just works so much better. This angle just works. So if you're having trouble and you feel like your lashes aren't turning out like you'd like them to, give it a try. Like, try to get a mirror like this where you look down and see if that helps. And then right away, or a couple seconds later, you're gonna seal them back in with this transplanting gel, the little fibers. I hit the side of my face. Okay, so there's my lashes. Totally, I mean, the results, you just can't deny it. They're insane. I feel like it's totally unnecessary for you guys to watch me do both eyes. So that's basically the trick to the lashes, the trick to my contouring. Hopefully you guys can kind of see what I did. I guess the lighting's not super great. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of our Luscious lip gloss on. That's luscious. I hope this helps some of you guys out. If you have any more questions, please let me know. You can apply the mascara to the bottom lash line the exact same way I did the top. I really hope this answers a lot of questions. If you have any questions, comment below the video and I'll try to help you out as best as I can. Another trick, if you don't want to use bronzer or the dark BB cream to contour, and you have like super fair skin, even fairer than me, you can buy like a darker color in our concealer and kind of use that to do the contour around your face. So that's another idea too. Like I have a darker concealer than the rest of my face, and sometimes if I don't want to do like any sort of intense contour and just a little bit, I kind of just put some of the darker concealer along that like number 3 on your face, and that kind of contours a little bit, like a light contour. So that's another trick that you guys can use. I hope this helps you, and if you have any questions, comment below and ask me, and if there's anything else you guys want to see, let me know that too. Have a happy Sunday!